When you go to school in science class, they show you the footage of childbirth and everyone's like, ah!
Something really important is about to happen.
Run before it's too late for you.
They have a lot of exclusive content, and also just whenever I'm looking to watch something, sometimes I even have the Blu-ray and the DVD. I don't feel like going and looking for it. I'll check Netflix first to see if they have it, so I don't even have to get up.
They have data on everything. Like the data that Netflix has is incredible. It's very, very specific, and they knew that my films rented very high on them. So they actually were looking to me to bring a show at the same time I was looking to bring a show to them. So it wound up working out perfect.
I think that what's really cool about our show is that it kind of plays out over, from dusk till dawn. It's like a 36-hour kind of, the setting takes place over about a day and a half. So if you're gonna watch it on Netflix and you're gonna watch it streaming kind of in a row and binge watch the whole thing, if you're sitting there and watching 10 hours of the show, you're almost living in real time with the characters.
You absolutely can approach the show differently when you're working with Netflix because you're not gonna have commercials and you tell the story in one long chunk. That there's 13 episodes. We looked at it like it was a 13-hour movie, and season 2 is a 10-hour movie. So when you're writing it and conceiving it, the way we're gonna approach shooting the material and writing the material, we know that there's no commercial breaks, we can be as violent as we want, and everyone's gonna watch it all at once. I look at violence simply as an ingredient, and if that violence in a movie has to make people want to see what happens next. It can be something repulsive and scary and terrifying, but it's got to serve the story. If you just put gratuitous violence, I think people get bored. I don't think they get offended. They're like, ah, I'm over it. But if you do something that's like insane and creative, people go, oh my God, and then they start to get nervous for what's coming next, and that's what I like to do.
As I walk, let me walk close to thee.
No, I mean, look, I think it's a thing, we love iconic characters these days. Like you're wearing a Marvel shirt, how many reimaginings have you seen of those guys over a span of like 3 years? We constantly see actors taking on these roles because we love them so much. And the thing about this guy's films and his characters and Quentin's characters is we love them. They're so iconic, and that's why you can put on any of his movies or any of Quentin's movies and enjoy it just as much as you did 20 years ago or whenever it came out.
I need your help to make sure that no more girls get killed.
What the fuck is going on?
Well, I remember when I was a kid, it was right before cable television, so I saw the Universal monsters. I saw Lon Chaney's The Werewolf, or Abbott and Costello Meet the Wolf Man. It was always in a comedic form, and then I remember going to the theater and seeing American Werewolf in London and running from the cinema screaming, and I was shaking and terrified. I can't believe my parents brought me at such a young age to see it.
I thought right away we would start changing it. That like a scene that lasted 5 minutes in the movie would suddenly be an hour, and that you would see all the moments in between that you only heard in the movie, and that you would change the direction of things so people would be surprised even if they'd seen the movie. It was as if the movie was a short story and this was the novel.
I make the plan, everyone executes it, or I execute you. Got your balls on?
Screwed on tight.
We were supposed to be low profile.
You're the one with the trigger finger that's got the entire state of Texas looking for.